Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be trading again with Pulse Option. And over here, I have a very special strategy to show you guys. All right, this is actually one of my new strategy that I've been making use of in the last few days now. All right, so over here, I'm making use of three indicators. The first indicator I'm using is called Bollinger Band. The second indicator is CCI. And the last indicator is RSI. All right, so the setup of my Bollinger with a period of 24, the deviation is 2. On the styles over here, I'm making use of this color combination. I untick this middle line here. Don't forget that. That's pretty much all you have to do. So when you're done, you hit save. And the second indicator I use is called CCI and period of 12. On the start part here, my first color right there is actually yellow. And of course, I use a 2 pixel on the line. I also make sure I change all the color right here. So a one color. So that's pretty much all you have to do. So when you're done, you hit save. So my last indicator, which is RSI, with a period of 6. On the start part here, I actually take the first line and the second one to be on 2 pixel. So that's pretty much all I do. So when you're done, you hit save. This strategy is actually a 2-minute strategy. And I'm on the candle time frame right here. I use it on a minute. It works really better if you use it on a higher time frame. So I'm using it on 3-minute and 2-minute trade time. I'm also making use of this on Heineken Ashi candlestick. So that's pretty much all you have to do. It's an OTC strategy, all right? So we are doing this with OTC market, all right? Okay, guys, over here I find a moment. So right now I'm going to enter a trade on this before I explain. The number thing over here is how this strategy works. So anytime you're going for a down trade, number one thing is to make sure that your CCI and your RSI are both in a very strong overbought condition. So make sure that you have them in the very strong overbought condition. And the next thing is to make sure that the bot line is actually giving you a strong downtrend, just like what is happening right now. Make sure that your CCI and your RSI are both giving you a strong downtrend, or else that's the number one. And the second thing is to make sure that you have a very strong Versa with your particular candlestick. All right. So make sure that when you're placing your trade, you have the candlestick trend on a very strong overbought condition with your Bollinger Band, and the candlestick you're placing your trade on is actually giving you your strong confirmation of a downtrend. I think we're in the money on that. So let's check it out. As you can see, we're in the money on that. That's a very good one. I hope you understand, guys. All right, so there's a 2 way to actually trade the strategy, which I'm going to show you on my next trade. So let's keep analyzing. Okay, guys, over here I'm finding a good moment for an up trade. So right here I'm going to place a 2 trade on that. All right, so guys, this is another powerful moment. So anytime you are going for an up trade, the number one thing is to always make sure that the candlestick you place your trade on is very close to the downline of your Bollinger Band. All right, it's very important that the candlestick is in a very strong oversold condition. And the second thing is also with the CCI and RSI, this two needs to be doing the same thing simultaneously. He needs to have them in the very strong oversold condition. With the CCI, the same thing applicable with your RSI. So the both needs to be in a very strong oversold condition. And not only that, always make sure that you have them giving you an uptrend confirmation, just like it was happening right here. You see that we have them in a very strong confirmation, but this book line is also giving us a very strong uptrend confirmation. All right, so when do you say this at the market? With this strategy, you place a trade, but always initially you're placing your trade on a reverse candlestick. I hope you understand. So guys, let's wait and see. It's going to be a good one. Okay, we have less than, I think we have less than 14 seconds left. Let's wait to save. This is going to be a good one in the next few seconds. A good one. I hope you actually understand how this works. All right, there's another moment I love to show if I find out in the market. So make sure you stay put. Okay, guys, over here I'm waiting for the next candlestick. You can see a very strong reversal right here, but I'm actually waiting for the next candlestick though before I enter the trade. All right, okay, a good one here, guys. I'm pleasant to trade straight up. So guys, you can see this actually another profit condition. All right, so the number one thing, like I used to say, is to always make sure that before you place your trade, the candlestick reversal you're placing your trade on is very close to be downline of your Bollinger Band. Is very important. Make sure that you have it in a very strong oversold condition. This is something applicable with your CCI an RSI, your CCI book line is to bridge below the downline of your CCI. This is something applicable with your RSI, and the book line is to be giving you a confirmation of an uptrend before you enter a trade. All right, do not forget that the candlestick you're placing your trade on must be actually in a strong position, giving you a reverse position before you enter a trade. So let's wait and see. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. We have like 45 seconds left. All right. And that's actually a very powerful moment. So that is why I'm going to stop onto this video. But right now I'm going to show you the position you shouldn't enter your trade on. All right, I'm going to show you fit position that you shouldn't enter your trade on, even though you're having a confirmation with a control. All right, this is a number one condition that you should not place a trade on. All right, so when you're finding a moment like this where you see that last week candlestick and the position are not really strong, you can say that last week candlestick in this position are very weakest indecision in this particular market. And not only that, when you see that your current moment, all right, your current moment right here is not that strong. Like I said on the video, before you enter a trade, make sure that the candlestick you're placing your trade on, if you're going for a down trade, it's very close to the upper line of your Bollinger Band. All right, but you can see right here that this particular candlestick are just in the middle. So if you're finding something like this, do not enter a trade. It's a fake signal, even though you're having the confirmation with your indicators. I hope you understand. Another one here is this. When you're having this kind of position, do not place your trade at all. Like I said, you're only placing our trade when you have a confirmation of a trend. But you can see this particular here, there's no trend right here. This particular two candlestick are just doji candlestick, all right? And in the market, you cannot decide based on this particular candlestick because the decision has not been made. We don't know if it's coming down or it's still going to be going up in the trend. So when you're finding something like this, a smallest candlestick or a doji candlestick like this, do not place a trade. We're only taking a trade when you're having a strong body candlestick, all right? We're having a very full candlestick that we can actually see clearly that, okay, this is actually a reverse in the market. That's on the when we're going to place our trade. I hope you understand. So that is all you have to know about the fake signal. All right, so that is where I'm going to stop on today's video. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on our next upload. I love you guys, and I'll see you